The Brother Guys Podcast, man.
What's going on, y'all? Jay Millie here.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Malcolm is important.
What's good? It's T-Rose. 3 T-Rose with 3 O's.
Live from Ratchet Studios every Wednesday.
Real pod shit.
Hey, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. My brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. Oh, we podding. We podding.
There was one time where like, cause she don't hate all gay people,
Audio
but she's not like for the shit. Cause it's just
She doesn't hate him. She's just not for it.
yeah, bro. She was like one time, bro, when she used to at an old company she used to work for.
Yeah.
A gay guy invited her to her wedding, and she broke it down like, yo, like I don't really
Support
that.
Yeah.
So you know,
I'm all for your happiness.
I hope
but
you. I want you to be happy, but I won't be in attendance.
yeah, that's respect.
Like, have
Yeah.
fun, but I won't be there.
That's
yeah,
respect.
yeah. Like they don't like it's.
Let me put it like this.
I got boundaries, and this is where I'm setting.
Yeah.
it. Like yeah,
We
Because
recording?
I was,
yeah.
because I was gonna say, I mean, again, I will say this. See, West Indian, old head West Indian men
Mhm.
would hate niggas from the West Coast.
For sure.
Oh. You know where he's going?
I know where he's going.
Oh my God. First off, before we get to this episode, thank you for coming to the Brother Guys Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Manley. This is episode 214. I got Michael supporting to the left of me. I got T-Rose on the right to the board.
I'm here.
I got JR in the cut on the mic behind the camera. And without anything else being said, let's go ahead and jump into this because we should have brought it up last episode, but we didn't.
It's cool.
Nah, we
did.
saved it for this one.
Cool.
Yo.
Now, we were in a group chat, and JR, you lead it off real quick because you brought it up and it made me think. So you go.
So I was playing GTA online, and you know how they have all the different radio stations, right?
Facts.
So they have the old West Coast Classics radio
Yeah,
station.
yeah,
So I'm vibing out to the old West Coast Classics, waiting to get into a heist.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, like, you know, I'm chilling. All of a sudden, I hear
Dollars and cents, right?
Dollars and Cents by DJ Quick.
Yeah.
And all I heard was, nah, I never had my dick sucked by a man before. And that kind of perked my ears up. I'm like, wait, did he just say? And then the very
Why they perk
next,
your ears up, bro?
because I'm like, I didn't expect to hear that.
You sure?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
very sure. So it's like,
He was enticed.
he said, don't try me like that.
That's crazy. Coming over the conversation we just had.
But hey.
He's not a baddie man or not.
You're not no body man. Bun that. Bun all that.
Shout out Buju Banton.
But I heard, because I hear that part and I'm like, all right, well, that's weird. And then all of a sudden I heard, but you gonna be the first, you little trick ass hoe. Then you can tell me how it tastes before I nut. I shoot some piss in your face.
This is quick, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
He's dissing.
he's dissing MCA.
Yeah.
He's dissing MCA. Do you know the history behind that?
I don't know the history behind
Not
it,
fully.
Okay.
Go ahead.
but I'm gonna
West
say
Coast
this.
niggas is wild.
I never, ever want to hear you old head niggas, especially you old head West Coast niggas, say anything about painted nails and tight jeans again. Because this is not the first lyric that has had mad homo shit, right?
Thanks.
And it's like, you can't sit here and say, oh, well, you painting your nails and wearing tight pants and shit is gay.
You was telling
But
a
you was
grown
out here
man.
talking about some you getting your dick sucked by another man's. Sir,
Ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous.
That was a big threat on East and West Coast. That was a big threat. Hey man, suck my dick. That was a big thing that they used to.
You know, he rapped that in front of him at the Source Awards.
And he would have
Source
probably
Award,
got
that's why that shit got banned. Them niggas
Exactly.
that was a war zone.
Yeah, that was like literal like Def Jam Vendetta.
Literally.
That was Twitter in person.
In person.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to bring that back though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for sure, we
Yes,
do.
we do. Niggas is
A
soft
lot of niggas got
nowadays.
guns.
Exactly.
I was about to say, niggas used to know
let's
how
put
to
up metal
actually
detectors.
just fight.
Let's
You
put up
feel
metal
me?
detectors. Yeah.
Somebody gonna sneak something in, bro.
I mean,
Somebody's gonna sneak something in.
ain't none. Niggas better get poked like they used to and come back. Pause. But like,
So JR, I had a second song to combat that with the West Coast
yeah.
shit, and it
Oh.
was always into something by NWA, and specifically MC Ren.
oh my God,
Let
me
me-
and Jay really
yeah.
talked about this.
NWA is
yesterday.
like a
Yeah.
mix, a fix.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
NWA is like a mix, a fix, a tricks. Real niggas with big dicks.
That nigga Jay Melly said, like, well, why?
Butt up nastiness.
Can I say something? And I said this in the chat, and I'm gonna say it again on air. I vividly remember hearing this song like for the first time and like really diving into the lyrics. Because everybody here remembers when San Andreas came out. That was a period where like the world kind of stopped because it was like it's the first Grand Theft Auto with a black character,
Black man
and it's like geared towards the culture. So it's about like you really, you know what I'm saying, you really getting your shit off, right?
He was on Grove Street.
Yeah, and you're playing the game and driving, and you hear NWA come on, Always Into Something, and you hear that come on. Well, me and you, I hear that come on, and I hear MC Ren say that. And I'm like, first thing I hear, I'm just like nigga, how you know like niggas' dick sizes to know that it's a group of big dick niggas?
Yo.
And that was just always crazy to me.
It's crazy now.
That's crazy now.
Me and my niggas got big dicks. What's up?
Like, hey, yo,
First and foremost.
That's like overly.
Yeah, why are you so ecstatic?
Who are you telling this to?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like,
Third of all, how do you have this information?
bro.
One, if you're saying it to niggas, that's weird. Two, you're scaring the hoes if you're saying it to the hoes.
And this is my question, bro. Like, was he in the studio by himself?
There's never a moment where that's like acceptable to just yell out.
There's no way that he was in a studio session and like
Easy
all the
and
niggas-
Yellow over there smoking a blunt. And they're like, yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Tell them how big my dick is. Like,
Let them niggas know we got this is the big dick crew, nigga. Let them niggas know. Like, is that how that went? Like, did niggas hype it up? Like, was it an argument?
Hey,
is that why Ice Cube left?
And I bet
over
you,
the Jerry Taylor shit as well? Like,
I hear that, and I guarantee you, at least one point in time in that entire interaction, somebody said "big dick energy," and it just went unnoticed.
I was about to say that MC Ren might have coined big dick energy. He might have been referring to that.
We're not flipping this right now to make it like a positive.
He might have been referring to that.
Not flipping.
But no,
That nigga's wild.
What I have on my screen is crazy.
Oh shit!
What's up?
This nigga Mac Dre is once again a wild West Coast rapper. Nigga. I need some cock hella bad.
What?
I need to be free. Steady dreaming about wrecking guts and cock. Laying on my bunk, busting nuts and socks.
Okay, so he's talking from the perspective of a nigga in jail. Sounds like the nigga ain't getting out. So he just gave up hope of trying to get any kind of coochie.
And I would shoot him some bail. I don't know the context of the full song.
Is there a rap genius that can
explain this?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh.
We can't even break that in on behind the bars.
You said
we about to go to the most famous questionable line in rap history.
Okay, this is Mac Dre back in the hood. Oh, he's going crazy. We're going to New York with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and thank you, Gerald, because I was gonna lead into the fact that this just isn't exclusive to West Coast niggas. Because Biggie has a track record of saying some gay shit as well.
Before we move on, real quick.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'm gonna read y'all the first few lines before Mac Dre got to that.
Okay.
Another sleepless night in Fresno jail. I got a federal hold and I can't even bail. Eyes wide open like a dope fiend geek. I need some cock hella bad. I need to be free. Steady dreaming about wrecking guts and cock. Laying on my bunk, busting nuts and socks.
Please click that, Malcolm.
Selling on top bunk.
Don't click that.
Knock smooth out. Snoring motherfucker, I should just shout and wake his ass up because I can't sleep. If a nigga had a way, a nigga would creep. This is getting worse as it goes on.
These niggas are not beating the allegations at all.
These niggas.
Many people find these bars very confusing because they're only familiar with the slang word cock, referring to a man's penis. Well known to some, but completely unbelievable to many, is that another slang meaning cock is vagina?
Nah. We're not going to try to spit none of this.
Niggas trying to flip the script and confuse niggas. Like, yeah, this is just some Cali shit. Stop.
No, it's not.
Stop.
Because listen, the only people that can make that distinction is Jamaican people, because chicken is also cock, and there's a brand by Grace, and they have a soup mix, and on the soup mix packet it says cock flavored.
That's crazy.
That's dog.
That's
chicken,
actually really funny.
Cock
That's some Chi-Chi man shit.
It really is. He's not
That's
wrong.
some Chi-Chi man ass shit.
Nice use of the word. I'll give you 100 points for that one right there.
Yeah, Chi-Chi man.
That's my new shit now.
If we go into New York though, I got one after you.
Okay.
Because these niggas is so what? That's two. No, that's three.
That's three niggas from the West
rap
Coast.
Bars ever. This is crazy.
And then three on the West
Lil Nas X hasn't showed up yet.
Exactly.
We got probably the most famous questionable bar about, from a rapper. Well, we got Biggie saying, When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was the trick. You look so good, and you know the rest.
Said he would suck her daddy's dick.
Why y'all not just rapping it? Rap it how he said
That's
it.
some Chi-Chi man.
You look
shit.
so good. I suck on your daddy's dick.
Why you fall for that?
Hey, yo.
No, I mean, it's a
content.
podcast.
Content.
It's a podcast.
Content.
So okay, I will.
I know who. Hey,
Algorithm.
I got some Biggie some bail.
I know who wrote. No, I'm about to shoot him some
Drop
bail
this
right
on
Okay,
now.
go ahead. Shoot him some bail first. I'll follow up after you.
I know who wrote the line.
Who wrote it? Okay.
Oh, did he was
Did he
ghostwriting?
He probably snuck that in there, and Biggie was reading the shit while he was performing, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
I thought
And he
Biggie
just said it in
did. Well, sometimes Biggie wrote, sometimes he didn't.
I never felt that way in my
I hope
life.
he didn't freestyle
It
that.
didn't take long before I made you my wife.
Now that part Biggie wrote.
So after he made her his wife, he was still thinking about it because she was so fine.
No, when I met you,
Let me tell you something. I love my girl so much. She is beautiful as fuck, but I've never thought that.
he's talking
look,
from
though.
a past tense term. That's what he's saying right there.
Even in the past tense, I never thought
But
that.
look though.
Indeed, I haven't.
New York niggas is mad provocative. So it's not a real thought. It's just him trying to make a metaphor for his girl being so bad that was the level of badness she
Has
had.
anybody ever seen a girl?
I think that's been the question.
I'm saying that it's a metaphor
I know
for that. Not
what
that
you're
it
saying.
actually
But I'm just
happened.
asking. Have you?
To where I was trying to come up with a metaphor for how bad she was? Yes, but it never ended up gay.
Yeah, I was about to say I've seen
I never
many.
met a girl so bad that my metaphors turned gay. Like, that's just,
I don't think there's no woman that can do that.
yeah, no.
What
I'm
that
sorry.
man from Atlanta said. Oh, you was on the outside fucking asshole.
Yeah, like Matt J. Matt J said that's jail. You was fucking booty hole on the outside.
That's a man, nigga. You gay.
That's my girl. Yo, girl.
Yo, girl.
Nigga, that's a dude. Oh, what you got, Malcolm? You said you had one after this?
I'm done.
All right, bet. I'm
done.
glad
I'm
you
sorry.
said that. Bet.
Dude,
I'm done.
We just started the podcast with bullshit.
Chi-Chi men are
We
crazy.
just started getting
Oh, that's my new shit.
into the shit.
That nigga said burn the car, bro. Did you?
Yes.
Nigga.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's a deep, bro. Bro, in Jamaica, bro, there's
They
like
don't
mad
play that
stories,
shit.
bro. Gay niggas used to get burned alive, bro.
Jesse
no.
Smollett wouldn't
So
have made it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's not that different from
It's a visit everywhere. Everywhere.
yeah,
You know,
like just the Caribbean in general, bro. They don't play that shit at all, bro.
Nope.
Like at all, nigga.
it's like now it's a little bit more acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Because
No,
it's
is it?
now it's a little bit more acceptable.
little
Not a lot
in the
of it.
Caribbean,
Yeah.
really.
They got
Okay.
gay niggas in the Caribbean. Yeah. But the thing is, I said a little bit acceptable.
They got them on the
Still got-
resorts. I'm assuming.
Exactly.
Yeah,
'Cause you
see,
still
I'm talking about like
In the
real
trenches.
deal.
Yeah, nah.
Gay niggas ain't switching around
Nah.
outside the resorts.
And the thing is, if
That sounds crazy to say. I'm not trying to be funny.
No,
but I'm
serious.
just keeping it in the buck.
Yes.
Like
And if you were, you'd
Ooh,
be
who that?
very, very careful about it.
facts.
Nice shirt.
Facts.
Because, bruh,
Fatima.
yo,
Chi-Chi man.
I'm sorry.
shouldn't have taught these. Shouldn't have taught these.
Yeah,
niggas
you
these
fucked
words.
up. You fucked up.
No, you just sparked my memory because I listened to Buju Banton. Like I'm familiar.
That's why I was like, I didn't know he was like
just,
that.
I just never broke down that song.
That boy said, I was
Really?
not, I
To
wasn't familiar with your game.
To be like, this is
all.
what's going on here.
You know what's see,
Yes.
you know what's crazy with that song in particular? I never like broke it down until like I got older.
he out of
And-
jail now, right?
Yeah.
yeah, he back in Jamaica.
I remember when he was locked up.
Yeah. I never
in the
I
same
I,
jail with
vibes, right?
no. Buju Banton was actually locked up in the same jail as
Shine?
no. What's his name? Fucking
Cartel.
Cartel.
Vibes Cartel.
Vibes Cartel.
That's what
No,
I was saying.
Cartel.
Guzman.
Colombian Cartel.
Oh, Jacqueline.
Fucking
Not El Chapo, nigga.
yep.
You talking about El
That's what I'm
Chapo?
saying, Jacqueline.
Oh, okay,
Talking about
yeah,
Chapo?
yeah. I said Guzman. That's
Oh,
his last
That's his
name.
last
Oh,
name.
shit,
That's his last
My
name.
bad. I ain't.
yeah.
But the funny story about that Boom Bye Bye song, I used to always just vibe with it because the beat is the same beat as Flex. That's my shit too.
Time
And then
to
one day I
upset.
was
That nigga said it's a crazy beat.
one day I was driving home and I just let that shit play. And boom bye bye and the Bonte boy. I'm like, Bonte boy, okay, that's a gay nigga. I just keep on listening.
putting shit together.
I keep on listening because I'm doing like my fucking my Duolingo for patois. And I'm just like,
That's why it escaped my radar. Because when I had listened to it
Yeah.
This was before, I was familiar with what the fuck they was talking about.
Yeah.
But that's why when you just played it with my new ears, I'm like, hey, yo, he's going
He's
crazy on these
snapping.
niggas.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Nah.
And I remember when
That's
I noticed
wild.
that, when I finally noticed, I was like, oh, in a few years, gay niggas are going to hear this and want to
Not go for it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
sure enough, you can't find it on streaming services, which is crazy. But I
This
mean,
is hateful.
That's
Yeah,
crazy
consider-
because that's
consider-
not how I got
consider hate
introduced to that
speech.
nigga at all.
for real?
Nah, I did not get introduced.
Yeah, I
not
thought
with
Walker-
that. No, not with that energy.
A lot of them. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of Jamaican artists I got introduced to them by like gay bashing songs.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy.
I wonder about
All the
Buju
deep
Banton.
cuts.
Like JR said, bro. Yeah,
that's
usually
normal
it's
to
the
them.
deep cuts that aren't like album cuts, and they be going. It's like a mixtape almost.
Yep.
Got you.
Same
Gotcha.
concept. They'll do it over each other's beats and shit.
Oh, rhythms.
Yeah, facts.
called rhythms?
Yeah,
Rhythms.
if you-
Is that their version of remix? Is that what that is?
More or less, yeah. So
Yeah.
like you have a rhythm and like 7, 8, 9 artists can jump on that one rhythm,
Facts.
create something completely different.
Like a cipher almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
lit.
they like be like, keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so for example, you have Idonia on fuck, what's the name of the
Spell it.
No, it's not even a spell it type of thing. It's you got Ding Dong with Dweet and then Idonia with Yeah. The same beat, completely different lyrics.
subject matter.
Exactly.
Facts.
Is that why there were so many songs with that same beat as
The Sean Paul, yeah.
the girls them sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's so many songs. I'm
Yes.
like, bro, ain't this all the same song? But they'd be like, no, these are totally different
Completely
songs.
different, yeah.
Said the girls them shit.
Okay. All
Beatty
right.
man. Yeah.
All right. Now it makes sense.
Shout out to Baby Sham too. I got Ghetto Stories on vinyl.
This is my survival story.
That's my shit, nigga.
Wait, you talking about who?
Huh?
Who?
Oh yeah.
No,
Baby Sham.
Oh, Sham.
Yeah, Baby Sham.
Okay, yeah.
He's my
I
ghetto
remember seeing
story.
that.
They call it, but
Vinyl
Sham is like he's known by Sham, but when he came out, it was Baby Sham.
Gotcha.
So like, yeah.
All right, man, get this nigga off the screen, bro.
Get this nigga off the
I remember that nigga was came to Cosby and I couldn't make it because I had JJ. I was so
that
shitty.
nigga there?
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about Sham, nigga.
Oh, okay. All right,
Nigga, don't
okay.
look. I would go to a fucking Nas X
remember
concert.
those
I was gonna
days
say,
where
I was
it
gonna
was
say,
my
I did not think that
home,
was your vibe.
Yeah, Nas X is not my. Yeah,
That's
I'm only going to see one Nas,
Fair enough.
the one that
Mike
made
Knox.
the one that made Illmatic,
One
Facts.
mic now.
the real Nas.
King's Disease 3
Yeah,
And two.
out on your
and
DS
one.
plan. Oh, you were counting down until
nasty.
he T-Rose.
I feel like Nas got one of them bars too, but
What, a gay bar?
yeah.
he does have a gay bar. I can't think of it right now at the top of my head. I'm shitty.
Yeah, I can't think of it
I'm
either, but I
shitty.
know exactly
But
what
yeah,
I'm thinking of.
Yes.
Uh-oh. He said Nas
Nas
gay
gay.
bar.
Top 5 gay bars.
They gonna
is
pull this
crazy.
nigga up, bro. You gotta be more specific.
No, you have to say Nas gay rap lyric. You can't put gay bar. A gay bar is gonna pop up.
Yeah. Nah,
I told you that nigga's gonna keep popping up.
Yeah.
It's One Love.
Oh, I think it's One Love. Hold on. What the fuck? Lyric. Okay, that's Eminem's, Ice-T. Okay, Jay-Z.
Jay-
No, the Ice-T one's crazy.
Is it?
If it's the
He's
99,
going, yeah.
Well, he's
Don't get me wrong. Most
Nah.
fellas do rock.
nah,
And
that's
you
not
probably-
it.
Okay.
That's not the one I was thinking of.
Don't get me wrong. I will bang it. Whoa.
That coming of age one is a stretch.
Whoa.
There we
One
go.
love.
There we go.
But I heard you blew a nigga with the ox for the phone piece.
Nah, that's not it.
That's
either.
not
Probably
gay.
saying- hold on. Oh. Got it.
Yeah,
That's not gay though.
that's not gay either.
Yeah, that's like you just don't know New York slang.
I was about to say,
Right.
that's just
Who?
This is cracked.com. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I have no
somebody
clue.
white made this.
Adam
Adam,
Todd
yeah,
Brown.
click on that. Click. Let's see what Adam looks like.
Fucking
Facts.
Adam Todd.
Yeah.
The allegations will never be. Listen, it's always
he
the
probably
white
from
person.
Jersey.
He's probably the same person that
Adam's a
said,
full-time editor and a columnist at Cracked and a full-time everything everywhere else. He currently runs the
Wait.
columnist
Let's stop
section.
right there. A full-time everything everywhere else.
This nigga website.
Hold
This
up.
nigga's in between jobs.
Runs the comment section of the site with an iron goddamn fist and tells jokes live in person directly to your face all over the country. Come see him sometime.
This is his website,
Oh, he's a
bro.
comedian.
That's
let
why
me-
it just says Internet USA.
but let me say this, right?
Mm-mm.
Adam was probably wrote the thing about Taylor Swift the other day about swag surfing.
She swag surf.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Between
That
that and Travis
Travis
Kelce
Kelce.
coming up with the ball fade, like,
Boosie was looking at that article.
That was
not even Boosie, nigga. Nas was looking at that article.
That's a fact.
It was a Nas fade before it was any other shit.
So I'm just so like the barber of Travis Kelce.
It's calling it's saying that's Travis Kelce made that hot.
Yeah,
I'm just
he
like,
said that
maybe
Travis
in his
Kelce made that hot, and that was all based off of Taylor Swift saying she liked the haircut.
See, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna just stop talking because I'm gonna start sounding racist. So
I mean, you got to think. It's
Oh no, it's Black History Month. You won't sound racist. Say what you gotta say.
in white people world, he probably did make it hot to them.
white people need to get
To white
hip
people.
to like where it came from, though.
But
That's
what I'm saying is, made it hot and originated is two different things. Kind of goes back to the babe conversation.
Made
It's
it
been
hot,
hot
long.
though.
You made it a
The
hot
ball
line.
face
I made
been
it a hot
hot
song.
though, Malcolm.
But you do got to think
Yo.
the ball fade. I mean, the fade has been hot. Different types of fades. Yes.
The block too.
But he's probably talking about his.
You had a ball fade. I've had a ball fade. Rose had a ball fade. JR's had a ball fade.
That nigga has a ball fade. The nigga they talking about.
Who?
Travis
Kelce, yeah.
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 But what I'm saying is, how many white people you know who's actually popular and popping with a ball fade?
Check
so I'm
this out.
saying in
Action
their
Bronson?
world.
Check this out though, Malcolm, real quick. Before he got with Taylor Swift, he was rocking a bald fade with his black woman.
Yes, that's a fact.
So it's only because it's Taylor Swift
I'm
shit
talking
that's
about
making it.
that's their world. That black woman does not operate in their world. I'm talking about their world. You're trying to take the culture to the flavorless side. That's not the same thing. He's talking about what's hot over there on the flavorless. He's talking about sriracha. You talking about red hot.
Damn. I mean, it's so.
No, it's
Would Sriracha not be the originator in that?
Okay, he's talking about ketchup and you talking about red hot. Whatever the fuck.
So I was
nigga.
like, wait.
I'm talking about one that's actually
I see what you're
spicy
saying.
in the culture
I
and
see
one
what you're
that's
saying.
flavorless.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
He talking about.
I don't be liking that shit though, because it's not hard to like
They used-
Google. And like there's like millions of like barbershop charts out there you can like see.
They did the same thing with braids too. They were like, yeah,
Nigga,
white people.
this is
these
in their
Caribbean boho
nature.
braids, like.
They're trying to
Their
make
nature
they're
is to
trying, they're
come-
trying to make grills an aesthetic now too.
Dog,
Like a high luxury item.
I said this on Twitter the other
Grills
day.
has
I was
been a high
like,
luxury
bro,
item.
No, like no, but like
when you're
With that
seeing them on walkways now.
same
like
we're talking
runways and
about in
shit.
their world.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
So
seeing
they're
them
no
on,
longer calling the ghetto bashful.
Exactly.
Type
But now
shit.
they're embracing the culture.
Basically.
But let me ask you
It's
this.
like-
Isn't that what everybody wanted though?
No,
Yeah.
and I was just about to say, like, on one hand, for me, it's like, okay, finally you're embracing it, but on the other hand, it's like
I think about how
we've been
it
doing
was,
this for so long.
Yeah, and I think about how it used to be looked at as like, oh,
Exactly.
you're a
Trashy,
thug.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of like
I blame ASAP Rocky.
What you mean?
that's hilarious. I don't know exactly what he means, but it takes time for people to understand somebody else's culture. The same way all of our parents here probably talked about how certain practices was witchcraft or evil when they didn't realize it's just a different person's culture.
Like
Well,
Pokemon.
Just
Yo,
anything.
cartoons in
However,
general.
I will say I can kind of see where black people are, where niggas get outraged and want to hurry up and say something because it's in history. If we look at fucking history,
And still shit.
when them niggas come on and start looking at shit and everything, they start gentrifying shit. That's when shit just starts going down. So niggas get real defensive when it comes to
Gatekeeping, baby.
white people coming into the culture and all that shit,
they
and
gotta
then
stop.
See, I
highlighting
would
shit that
push-
we already have been
I
on.
would push back on that because niggas love selling out. They can't wait till white people like something so they can sell it and not own it no more and let white people own it.
Yeah, Malcolm is saying
So
the fact.
I'll push back on
Malcolm is
that.
saying the fact.
I was about
Malcolm
to
is
say
saying the fact.
they both do because I can see both people. I've seen both individuals.
I'm just
Somebody on
talking
that
about,
side
like,
and somebody on this
Didn't
side.
it happen to Fubu?
Nigga, that's happened.
Oh my
with
God.
It's
everything.
happened a lot, bro.
The Fubu one broke my heart though, because I really
no.
believed in that, like Forrest
Yeah,
Buys.
that happened with hip hop, Fubu, BET.
I know.
Everything.
We were talking about it last night on the way over. The cost of Air Force Ones.
Ooh.
Nigga, I was just in the mall. That motherfucker is
yeah.
$130.
Everything.
Right.
Everything.
Before tax.
Bro, black folks can't wait to make something popular and sell it and let a white man own it and do whatever they want with it. They love doing that.
And it's
Then they
funny.
like, oh, I got a bag off of this. I sold my company for. Nigga, you supposed to use that and acquire more assets. Don't sell what you worked your whole life to build.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
because it's propaganda. Their goal is to they think making as much money and getting out the game will be their ticket. When literally you sold your ticket.
Yeah, when you have the power to
That's a
influence
fact.
the assets and the profit,
Mhm.
nigga, just acquire more assets.
Just acquire
create
more.
Or sell it back to the culture.
They
But
not,
that's all that can lead into another conversation too. Trying to sell it back to the culture. Especially in now.
I'm definitely curious about what you guys think.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
With
ahead.
that,
Get into it.
so trying to sell something back to the culture. no matter your intention, positive, negative, whatever your true intention is, because doesn't matter. Trying to sell it back to the culture is going to be a problem. As of right now, I can't speak for the future. It'll dwindle out over time. I'm sure. Don't know how long that time will be, but I know it will. But as of right now, somebody trying to sell something back to the culture is gonna get a bunch of pushback, more pushback than support, simply because the average everyday person, or the customer in this case, doesn't know what all has been taken, all the steps and everything that's been taken on that owner's end to get to where they have to get to, even to the position to where they can sell it back and give it back. You can't even sell, give back, whichever way, but as long as you're providing or allowing a way to give it back to the culture. Their pushback is going to be because it's an uncommon brand, business, whatever it may be. So niggas are very comfortable with familiarity. Like once they're familiar with something and they're comfortable and they know about something, they're gonna stick with it. I'm not talking about niggas. I'm saying niggas in a general sense.
Shitty, I missed everything you said up until now because niggas kept texting me about shit.
Damn. Okay.
What was the pushback people going to use?
They're gonna use the fact that
and who's pushing back?
The average person or the customer in this scenario. The customer will be pushing back against those that have put themselves in a position of power after however long their journey has been, to where they can sell back the culture or even give back the culture, whichever one. But nonetheless, they're providing a way for the culture to be given back through them, instead of, like you said, selling out to this white man over here who's gonna take it and do some bunch of bullshit with it. Their pushback, that customer's pushback, is going to be they're not going to perceive it and receive it well. As we've witnessed with a bunch of things that niggas have tried to give back or sell back to the culture.
What do you mean by that? Because when I say sell it to the culture, sell it back to the culture, I mean, if you are a black entrepreneur who has built up a company and you see there's another black entrepreneur who's doing his own thing, sell it to them. Not go give away something free
to Google
to
or some shit like that.
So basically,
no, I'm just saying not give something. I'm saying the customer it's not a factor in the equation that I'm speaking on. So I'm confused as to how we got there. That's what I'm getting.
Why would they not be a factor?
The customer's not a factor because they have nothing to do with the business. It's literally if I created Ratchet Studios and I sold it to Jalen, or Jalen created the Brother God's podcast and he sold it to JR. Another black entrepreneur.
So you're just saying don't sell
that has nothing to do with the listeners of the podcast.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with the people buying our merch.
Indirectly, it does though. Vicariously, it does.
But what I'm saying is, like, as far as I'm just talking about the ownership.
You're speaking in the ownership.
But I'm saying, like, I don't understand where the pushback would go when it's just selling it to somebody else in the culture. That's where I don't get
the pushback would go based on if the
product is different.
Exactly. It may go based off of that middle person, like how you say you may sell that to them. Now they're running it and they're fucking it up and basically damn near doing whatever if you would have sold it to this white person over here type shit.
But the difference is it's within the culture though. So it's still uplifting us versus oppressing us or taking from us.
That's what I'm saying. It can still oppress even if it's in the culture. You can do more damage within as much as you can do damage on the outside.
Franklin.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's vicariously through the customer just as much.
But I would say that's not within the culture though. Which is your example?
The Franklin
that's not
saying?
Within the culture. He's just a member of that community.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
So that's why I was saying.
But what I'm saying is though, it's even if the customer base does not like whatever the new owner does with the brand, they're still going to have some supporters, and then the supporters are still going to be supporting someone within your culture. Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have more people who don't fuck with something that they do when it's so outside of the culture. But then you're gonna have those people who are still supporting it, but now it's gonna be supporting someone outside of the culture. So it's a double whammy of being fucked versus just having a few disgruntled customers who are unhappy with the new owner.
I see it.
Yeah, that's from a morality standpoint. I'm about to say business. That's kind of terrible, but from a morality standpoint, yeah.
Because, bruh, the amount of things I see white people do with black people things, I'm like, nah, man.
You ever seen them videos? Well, I don't know. Y'all kind of been on TikTok a little more recently. So I don't know if they still be floating around, but there was like a period of time where they was just flooding TikTok with Asian people getting cornrows and shit. And
They still do that, bro.
they still do that?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
so.
I seen it on
I've
Twitter
seen
so
that
much times, bro.
Yeah, like they put like a wig on their head and like make it like coarse where like they can get waves and shit. It's
Right.
Okay.
But let me walk into, you know what, never mind.
Nah.
no, we can go there. I'll go there with you. You want to go there? You want to go? You want to go first?
Go first.
All right, fuck it.
Good.
And if I fucking walk in here looking like a fucking Tekken character,
Yo.
then I'm wrong.
Why would you be wrong?
Is that not like fried to like walk like deliberately like try to like appropriate somebody's like culture?
I think because what Jay Manley's trying to say is I have a better example. It's if okay, I'm in love with Japanese culture and stuff like that, but then I run up and down the streets of Tokyo into Shibuya talking about some Nandato.
What the fuck that mean?
Naruto says that shit all the time.
You said Nandato?
Not Nandato. Databayo. Like calling niggas Oni-chan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be pretty much how it is, because nobody talks like an anime in Japan. Let's keep it a
He
beat.
said, let's start there.
Let's start
Depends on what
there.
anime you watching.
That's a fact. But
Them
it's
niggas
like,
in JJK be speaking that real shit.
hey, listen.
I got a question. I might have asked this before, but I noticed this with Tekken in particular, and I've noticed this with Dragon Ball Z. Why are all the people who are clearly Asian look white?
Because that's the closest thing to
Look white?
White people are Asian. We talked about this a million times. Caucasian.
Caucasian, yeah, from the mountains of Caucasus.
Okay.
But
But then drawing black people is kind of
But it's like they're not
Akira
like
Toriyama. I'm looking at you.
see what I'm trying to get at with my statement is exploring someone else's culture is not automatically exploiting it
True.
or
see
appropriating
this
it.
this is why I say that though.
I'm
Malcolm.
about to get into what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Because someone wants to try out what you're doing does not mean that they're like disrespecting you or trying to overwrite what you're doing.
Yeah. Now, Malcolm, when I said that, and I didn't even go into detail, but the videos I'm talking about, JR, is when they're like with the grills and shit,
Yeah,
and like
no,
using
I know
slang,
exactly what you're talking
like talking in like what they think black people talk like. So that's why I said if I walked in like a Tekken character and just started speaking in Japanese,
But the thing
and said,
is, though,
and started like just like
but the thing is, though, they're not doing black culture. They are trying to enact hip hop culture. Black culture is not that big.
even with the coarse hair, with the cornrows, or trying to
Nigga, that's a
force
part of
weight.
hip hop culture.
Man,
Style,
because I was like,
style, slang, fashion, all that is part of hip hop culture.
Jeremy Lin is a perfect.
Because if that's the
example.
case, dog, anybody doing anything is appropriating black culture because we originated it all. What I'm getting at is they are embracing and making a mockery of hip hop culture. It has nothing to do with your race.
Only reason why I brought race into it is because of the whole hair thing.
I know,
We're the
but
only
that's
people who like.
because we are the forefront and the majority of hip hop culture.
I want to say hip hop culture is black culture.
I was just about to, yeah.
Literally.
I kind of feel the same way too, but one could say
it
It
is.
does not fully encompass it. Hip hop culture does not encompass everything that black culture is.
It does not, but it is
from where it
hip-hop
originated
culture.
as, does it not?
No. Hip hop culture does not. No. You can have black culture and not even be involved in hip hop at all.
Yeah, you might not experience a lot of it, but I'm sure you've came across somebody who is just as embracing the culture, but not has nothing to do with hip hop.
I think what it comes down to though is showing a sense of reverence and not trying to do too much.
But when you don't know how to show a sense of reverence, because when you look at somebody, like when you look at somebody from China who sees America as Americans as America, and they see hip hop culture running the world and taking over the world, but then they also see the way that white people show hip hop culture. And then when you have the examples of people like fucking what's the kid's name from Florida?
What kid's name from Florida?
The rapper nigga.
Which one?
The J. Cole's friend who they did the interview. It was weird because they had beef.
That Lil Pump.
A little pump.
When you look at a nigga like Lil Pump, or when you look at a nigga like 6ix9ine, or when you look at people like the Island Boys who are big on the internet that they think is hip hop culture,
Yeah.
they're not purposely going and disrespecting and making a mockery of black people. They think this is how other cultures are supposed to embrace hip hop culture because that's how they see other cultures embracing hip hop culture, not knowing the nuances of the disrespect and microaggressions people face in America from being ingratiated in that culture.
I agree with that, but also I want to throw in the fact that some people do get like hip to like, so, okay, for example.
He's talking from a general consensus, by the way. It is some of you niggas that do be appropriating. Like, we're not covering everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
but this is a general consent. Like, this is just face value shit.
Because it's like, there are people that at first do it as a mockery and then they get told like, hey, this is not what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of them will be like, okay, you know what? Teach me. And they will get the proper education on
They'll
what's
get properly
going on.
schooled on
Shout
what
out
it
to
is.
people who do that.
But there are other people who be like, nah, fuck all that. Fuck what you guys say.
Majority of people,
exactly.
actually.
See, a good example of someone learning from their like mistakes by doing certain things within the culture, Rich Chigga, which is Rich Brian now.
Yeah.
Because remember, he came out first, he was Rich Chigga.
Oh my God, I forgot
Then-
about Rich Chigga.
But look,
He had
hold on,
all-
wait. Before you keep going, because I'm going to expound on that.
Yeah.
Kind of how Jalen just used the example of what if you came here just like a Tekken character start doing all that? There's probably somebody in China or wherever it's now who's like, nigga, that's not an accurate representation of our culture. That's what you think an accurate representation of our culture is.
You want on face value.
So it's kind of like the same thing
but
flipped to
check
the
this
other
out.
side.
Check this out. I understand that that's not a fucking accurate representation. That's why I said that though, because it was just trying to parallel how I received it anyway when I see that shit on TikTok.
Yeah, I know, but I see what you're saying though. But even when we make certain, I know we're joking, but we are using the things that we believe to be a part of their culture that may not really represent what they do in the day to day at all, or what they actually value at all.
And you probably would have got more bash than that if you reacted to that because of your reaction. You're reacting based off of you going off of the intention of you thinking that they was appropriating. So you probably gonna get more.
But then
pushback.
also to go into what you were saying
know
about
what I'm
somebody telling you like, yo, that's not what it really is. It's supposed to be this. 9 times out of 10, it's just human nature to not believe what you're told and to believe what you see. So that might not hold no weight. Somebody saying that's not what it really is when you see it every single day and you've been seeing it for years.
But the thing is, okay, understandable. I would say that to that, I would say, if it's somebody that's from that culture that knows that culture better than you, when they tell you something, you listen.
You should. But I'm saying human nature.
A lot of people don't.
Human nature is to not do that. It's just like when people.
That's to be willfully
It's just
ignorant.
like when folks arguing on the internet all day about shit they don't know about, but then when you tell them something about it, they want to invalidate what you're saying when you are well versed in something that they're not. They still want to invalidate what you're saying.
Promise.
That's just
You're a
human. That's just
photographer.
human nature nowadays.
That nigga's a videographer. I'm an engineer. We've all had clients who try to tell us how to do our job and are not well versed in it. Am I correct?
Listen.
And even though
The
you told
amount
them
of
something,
And you done gave them game on what they trying to get you to do, but they're not listening to you and telling you that you wrong and trying to get you to do something.
That's like doing a project
Yeah.
and them them getting the final product and then slapping a filter on whatever you gave them. Whether it be a
love
voice
doing
filter,
that.
Because they did, you know.
Instagram knows how to edit this better.
Yeah. It was like, well, nigga, why didn't you just do that in the first place? What you call me for?
right. You take the pictures on your phone and then don't go.
Nah.
Listen.
You're taking a photographer's picture and trying to edit it on Instagram.
Who did
is
all the thing you
madness.
asked for and
That's
you just
madness
want
to me.
Yeah.
And that's very like disrespect, but that's also
That's like if T Rose cooks up something, right? Gives it to the client throws auto-tune on it and then calls it a day.
I'm getting triggered, so I'm gonna stop talking about this.
That shit didn't happen before. That has happened.
You get in there, you they tag you in the work.
Bro, I don't repost that shit.
Bro, it's not even the reposting part. It's
sorry, I
the fact
just got
that
to-
it's like you're like, oh, they tagged me. I'm about to get some recognition, and all of a sudden, it's nothing of what you made.
Yeah, it's
and you like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Nah,
Dog.
I don't do that. I can't push work that's been watered down.
Exactly.
I need to get over
my
there.
name attached.
I need to get over there and just start writing again. 'Cause
Nigga.
That shit really pissed me off.
You should have used that to write something better. It's not too late.
That shit pissed me off.
It's
so
not
bad.
too late.
Not
it's
at all.
never too late.
I was talking about my life too, man.
Oh shit.
We got the verse. You know that, right?
You right.
Correctly
You can
mixed.
just make a new beat for it.
Yeah, I was about to
Bigfoot.
say. I'll just if that's what
So I
you,
can still use that. You think?
nigga. Yeah, I ain't got the auto tune version.
So although there's an attitude, nigga, I don't know what the fuck
No,
that
it was Flanger. I know what it was. I know exactly what it was.
Nah, that was
Is that shit where it goes like
That
wow?
was playing girl.
It was Flanger. Now I know what I'm talking about.
Is that what it's called when the voice go wow?
That's the thing on the guitar where you.
Yeah.
It's like that wah wah Flanger kind of effect. Yeah, that's what that shit was. That shit was why.
Why?
Hey, that shit was hard. So,
Stop. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it out.
I like how it was kind of like.
Stop.
Y'all like Chop the Screw music, right?
Yeah, I do. Nigga, that wasn't. No.
That was a DJ Screw exclusive.
Nah, B.
Yo.
Screw turned over his grave doing that. Nah.
Hey,
We
me
ain't-
and C.O. I was talking about that yesterday. We were talking about Chop the Screw music. He was like, I know you hate that shit, but
On a shot, I don't know.
I was like, hey, man.
Nah, some
shit.
songs with Chopped and Screw, dog, they hit so different.
Speaking
I've
of,
learned lyrics through Chopped and Screw music. Like,
Of course, because they repeat this shit 20 times.
yo,
no. There's different versions, like
Only Chop the
ways.
Screw I fuck with is T-Pain.
screw
This guy.
screw,
Yeah,
chop,
there's
chop,
just screw, there's just chop, there's chop, not slopped.
Yeah, different
That's all-
DJs got different
variations.
styles of
Chopped and
Chopped and
slapped,
Screw. They got
Yeah.
different editions.
Like, think of it like different
And they
screw.
can keep all of
Different
them.
Chop and Screw DJs have different like styles.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm
Yeah.
aware. I'm
he
aware.
know. He
I've
just
heard
not a
it,
fan.
yeah. Because I tried to Chop Not Slopped. When
Mhm.
people kept telling me, like,
The
no,
All
bro,
Star,
this is...
Chop
You wasn't
Stars.
fucking with it.
Nigga, play the song.
This is just pointless to you type shit. It's just
I understand it as an art form, but as a
Okay.
listening experience...
got you.
Like, okay, like if I was to go to an event and it's like a chopped and screwed event, they're like, yo, we're gonna play this album that I chopped and screwed. We're gonna do this, and that. You know what I'm saying? I got some art pieces that go with the music. And cool. We creating a full experience.
Okay.
audio visual
But
things.
to ride in my car and play this shit in my ears, like I'm supposed to enjoy this shit while I'm relaxing and the sun's out.
He not a real
Over
nap nigga,
here,
bro. On the
relax.
hood.
Definitely not a real nap nigga.
Nap niggas play that shit
That's
banging
a
the bass
nap
down the street, bro.
delicacy
on the
right
hood.
there, bro.
Nigga coming down
Yo.
21st Street, nigga, 21st
Mama,
and
bro,
Riverside,
you gotta
nigga on
have
that
that mix,
hood.
bro.
That's why I don't go to Texas.
Bro, you ain't got you a mix, bro. You ain't got you a chopped and screw mix, my nigga.
Come on now, straight mixtape,
yo,
nigga.
nah,
Fuck
nap
you,
nigga,
nigga.
bro.
I gotta call
Come
my
on
dad.
now.
When the fuck
12s
did
in the
this shit
chart,
start?
booming down
Nah.
the street. Here you coming 6 blocks down, nigga. Bang.
Good, bro.
Is it
You
safe
ain't never
to
been
say-
to Riverside on Sunday, bro.
Ever.
Is it safe to say that chopped and screwed music affected Baltimore? Like not
It affected everything.
it like it.
Have you ever seen Cutlass
Burst.
on 26s going down Riverside?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now
Nigga.
let's say chopped and screwed music birthed Baltimore Jersey club music, and no, I can't say
Whoa.
it.
What?
Whoa.
No, I'm saying that's why I say, is it safe to say that?
No.
No.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed.
I'm gonna say
Chopped and Screw, honestly, bro, Chopped and Screw is some shit that like came from like the South and it like peaked in like the Midwest. I don't think it really translated with like the East Coast. I mean, of course, now it's popular now,
Right.
So present day, but in the prime of it when it was coming out, it just peaked in the Midwest.
For the people who are traveling in the late 90s, early 2000s, they probably spread it.
ran
music.
across that
Yeah.
motherfucker for
Yeah.
sure. Yup.
Facts.
I'm gonna say, in case y'all don't know where Chopped and Screw music came from originally, by a DJ by the name of DJ Screw from Houston, Texas.
I was gonna say, he's like the.
And
Is he the originator or is he just the main nigga
he's
who's
the originator.
He's the
Okay,
originator.
He's the
So-
originator. And it came from, I'm not condoning this. I'm not condoning the use of any kind of activist, promethazine, nothing like that. Nothing like
Codeine.
that. But it was a very heavy thing that they did in the South. And if you taken it before, you know, it slows you down. It slows down all of your senses. So that was where the Chopped and Screw music came from. Them playing music, him in his basement playing music and shit and chopping it and slowing it down to, I guess, it sounded cool while he was under the influence of
Lean.
yeah.
So let me ask you, it probably sounded regular. If
I was just thinking it maybe sounded regular.
Yo.
But it's okay. So let me ask you this.
cancels
Have
each
I
other
ever
out.
told y'all about the time where I had that promethazine mixed with Tylenol?
No.
No.
Wait. This sound like a pod story, but say it again.
Okay,
To the
so
people that
I gotta
didn't hear,
follow
to
up.
the new listeners, the new
I gotta
subscribers.
follow up.
then we're gonna end it and do another segment after this because I have a question that I want to talk about.
All right.
Is it the question I think you go to?
No, I don't think so.
Check the pod notes.
Wait. Oh, you gotta bring that up. We got one more thing after this. I forgot about that.
I gotta follow up to your emergency story. Yeah, go ahead.
So I was in I might have been in 7th, 8th grade, right?
Oh,
And I had this
man.
promethazine mixed with Tylenol, right?
Y'all hear
It was
this?
prescribed.
Y'all hear
It
this?
was prescribed.
Oh, it came
Ask
mixed?
my mama.
Or you mixed it
That's my
yourself?
mix.
It came.
It was a pain medicine.
Oh, they were trying to put
Oh,
you
shit.
out, boy.
And so I'm pulling up a deuce, that was my prescription.
Yeah.
Take 2 ounces, boom, boom,
Pulling up a deuce.
I'm pulling up a deuce, boom, hit it, going to school, boom, boom, boom. I'm doing this for about 3 days. So my mouth started hurting real bad. I'm like, I need my medicine. So they bring my medicine up to the school and I'm like trying to take my medicine and The nurse looked at my shit. She called my parents. She said, yo, y'all gotta pick him up. He can't be at school off of this.
Oh. Oh, shit.
I've been at school for 3 days off this shit. Nah, I'm in class.
Just high.
Geek, nigga. As soon as that shit wore off, but I didn't take my medicine quick enough, I'm in class, mouth hurting like a motherfucker. I just got teeth pulled.
That boy
or
was
something.
scratching on the side of his neck. Almost like, yo.
Have I told my fake lean story on here before?
Fake
I don't know.
lean
Please
story.
follow
I don't know,
I
but go
haven't.
ahead. Go ahead. I don't remember.
I didn't
Go
tell y'all
ahead.
when I was. All right. So, man, good old days of Vincent's.
Oh,
man.
wait, hold
Yo.
on. Then I had a little bit left, right, after my prescription. And this nigga Josh came over and killed the rest of my body.
Nah,
That's a menace, nigga. That's a menace.
So, like, drink somebody's prescription medication is
Killing
crazy.
they
I
medication.
gave it to him, but I'm like,
okay.
I got some presents. He said, you got some what?
Oh,
I said,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can have it, bro. if
You,
want to.
why would you? Okay, never
I
mind.
don't know.
So-
I don't know if you're trying to get some weed or what.
All
but-
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in 2011, when I was at Vincent's. This is when I just was just bullshitting, just doing shit, right? So I had some friends who was doing the whole like dipping the blunt and lean shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And,
my
Lean
gosh.
blunts.
Them
Yeah,
was them
and I
You
hit
got
one of
familiar with the
those.
era?
Yes.
I'm familiar with it, but I just didn't.
I hit one of
Oh, you
those.
didn't?
Was high out of my fucking mind, and niggas around campus was like, "Bro, like, you ever tried like grabbing like 2 things of NyQuil and putting in some Sprite? That should be working, bro." And I'm thinking in my head like that shit doesn't sound.
Like 2 full bottles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head like that.
Oh,
shit,
in the gallon.
In a 2
gallon.
liter.
in a 2 liter. I'm thinking in my head that doesn't like and put some Jolly Ranchers in there and then let it freeze.
Oh my god.
That was the yeah.
That was the recipe.
Yeah.
I can't lie. That actually
So-
sound- Never mind.
PSA, don't do this at home.
You know,
not do
as I
this.
said earlier,
Do not do
I
this.
don't condone
We at
none
the
of
Brother
do not
Guys
do
podcast
this
do
at
not
all.
condone the use and
Yeah,
So-
the Brother Guys
selling
podcast
drugs.
is not.
Yeah. No. It's gonna be a quick story. I tried that shit. That shit just had me shitting. My stomach was hurting, nigga. I was not high.
That's
at all.
how-
I slept a little bit. Was not high at all.
That nigga said my bowels was working.
Yeah.
Was your shit blue?
After
Think about
well, yeah, yes.
It was blue?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Gucci could have told you better.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Lean gut, boy.
Nah, bro. Ever since then, bro, I was like, you know what? If I gotta try to like fake it till I make it, if I can't afford real promethazine,
Yo.
I'm just gonna stick to smoking weed, man.
I'll never forget I was in college and my homie bought a whole bottle of codeine to my dorm room.
Wow.
He gave it to me. So I had like my lemonade, my Simply lemonade, my water, and my Sprite, and then a big ass bottle of codeine sitting on the door in my mini fridge in my dorm room for about a month.
You drink it?
Damn, bro. You could have got
Man,
that off, bro.
So look, we was dabbing in my dorm room, right? And it was a fire drill. I'm like, I'm not going downstairs. I get in the shower. Gatto's in the dorm room. I'm like, here, bro, you can take this dab. I was like, yo. Then I pour my lean out, and I pour my Sprite out. I was like, I don't know what he doing. I'm like, hey, bro, can you pull me up? Because I'm about to hop in the shower and we finna go to the session.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga Gatto poured like 6 ounces in a 20-ounce Sprite.
Yo.
Now, if you've ever drank lean before,
Damn.
so I'm drinking this shit. I'm like, bro, how much you pouring? He said, bro, I poured the rest of it in there. I was
Yikes.
like,
Yikes.
nigga, no.
Yeah, why
That's
would
not
you
what I
do
wanted
that?
you to do.
Yikes.
So I'm now walking on campus in a very different state than I intended to be in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm reaching for car doors, not grabbing them fully.
Yeah.
Like
Man.
I'm glad I didn't have to drive.
Fuck.
I'm
So
sorry
like
you had
I'm
to
in
go
the
through
hot
that.
box, nodding off.
Oh, hell no.
Like
You in a hot
that was
box?
the last time I ever was like. That was when I was
Combination.
like, I'm never drinking lean ever again.
Yeah,
in
no,
my
that
life.
combination crazy.
Combination.
Because I know
That's
the hot
crazy.
box was intense back then.
It's a thing.
Nigga,
Niggas get
yeah.
addicted to that shit.
I'm already
bro.
knowing.
Niggas
Yeah.
get addicted to that shit.
I don't know.
bro.
I've drank lean probably 3 times in my life. And
Yeah, I was going to say it's only a
it's not the
handful,
type
maybe.
of thing that I feel like I could ever be addicted to.
Yeah. Like I'll say when I hit that lean blunt a few times, I was high as fuck, but I do remember being like, okay, I'm high and this is a vibe. I don't want to make this regular though.
It's not a
Yeah.
regular thing.
I don't wanna make this a
need to
regular
make this a
thing.
regular thing part of my routine.
And
for
see,
sure.
and that's the thing that's the thing that I like about myself.
Mhm.
Like I'll know. I'm like, hey, I can do this every once in a while,
Mhm.
but every day,
Yeah.
like the addictive shit, I can't do it.
Quick break, real quick.
Oh no, it's not a story. It was something that me and Matt were talking about on the way over last night. We were having a conversation about something.
I can't remember what we talked about. No. Go ahead.
'Cause-
These are my lines.
Oh,
Go ahead.
these are
These are my lines. Yeah. I can't remember exactly how we got
What are
here.
we talking about? I don't remember how we
Yeah.
got here, but like we got on the topic of having kids with siblings, meaning I have a kid with my girl and her sister, right? And so the question became like, if you get two sisters pregnant at the same time, would the kids be considered cousins or siblings first?
Yeah. Are they siblings or cousins first? Which relationship takes the dominance in that scenario?
Oh, well, you would think the sibling.
Wow.
So that would be my sister cousin or my brother cousin.
Huh.
Sister cuz.
Maybe this is the Midwest in me
Are
coming
they
out.
Crips?
Yo.
Are they Crips?
Sister cuz?
Sister cuz.
This is my Midwest coming out.
This is my sister cousin.
Bro.
You know some sister cousins?
Well, I was saying this is my Midwest coming out. And all the times I worked at Renter Center and had to go to Trailer Park homes.
Shit. Actually, let me shut up. I don't know.
I picked up the knowledge.
Because we were talking about it, we were like, yeah, you know, like.
Okay, so let me make
part-
sure that I'm understanding this correctly. Let's say
You are the father.
Are the father.
No, T-Rose, you're the father.
Stop. You are the father of a child with this one woman. This woman has a sister.
Yes.
You fuck her.
You're the father of her
You're the
child.
father of that child.
Yes.
These two kids are now
Sister
fill in the
cousins.
blank.
Brother cousins.
brother and sister, but they're also cousins because of their moms.
Because their moms are,
And so that becomes like, okay, so are they brother and sister first or their cousins first? Because technically, if you want to think about it, the sisters are the closest part of that DNA sequence.
They are. They cousins
they're
first.
cousins.
They cousins first.
No, they're not the closest because you're the closest because it's the same exact
Yeah,
DNA
you're the
from
closest. You would be the closest. The father would be the closest.
Your sisters.
you. Granted, it's the same exact DNA for them too.
Because their moms are related. They have the same blood. So it's kind of like,
They
So
cousins.
especially if they're full sisters, same dad, same mom.
that's the other.
So
hey,
that's the determination. If the sisters have their parents, both of them.
I was gonna say that's a factor right there. That's a heavy factor for real. Because
Yeah.
if they have like same mom, different dad, or same dad, different mom, then that kind of
Then
just
they're
like
definitely siblings first.
If they have the same mom and dad.
Yeah. Now,
Yes, if they have the same mom and dad.
no,
yes.
they're the same mom and dad. Then it's damn near equal. If they have different, if they're half siblings,
Yeah.
and you get both of them pregnant, then they're definitely siblings first
oh shit. Did
I
we
was
just
gonna say,
crack
because
up?
your DNA is the more consistent.
I was gonna say if they're cousins first before their sister or brother. In that case, because like he said, the father's DNA is more.
This conversation is like a mental spider web for me right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, we need a whiteboard to write this shit down.
Okay, so look, one nigga,
One.
two women,
Yeah.
Two bitches.
They happen to be sisters.
yeah,
Now,
two kids.
now we don't. Do they have them? So for this sake of
They
the
have
story,
the same mother
mom
and
dad.
father.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The sisters do.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. The male fucks both the sisters.
Both of them get pregnant.
Both of them are pregnant.
Boom.
The kids are siblings first, then they're cousins.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Now-
That's what I'm thinking.
Now, okay, so
Now.
that's that scenario. Boom.
Now,
we got
back it
that.
up.
We
Back it
all
up.
agree on that.
Yes.
Rewind.
Back it up.
One man,
One nigga.
two siblings,
Two bitches.
different fathers.
The sisters have different daddies. Same mama.
mother.
half sisters.
Half sisters.
Now, the two children from these half sisters with the same mother,
Mm-hmm.
are they closer to being siblings or closer to being cousins?
I think
Cousins.
they still sisters.
Cousins. They're closer to
They're
being
still
cousins.
closer to being
They're
siblings.
couplings.
Yes.
They're still.
Now you're diluting and saying cousins at this point, T-Rose.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I think they're
I'm
cousins
asking.
more.
They're couplings.
I don't think anything changes. They just got different dads.
I don't think anything changes either.
Yeah, nothing changes. They just got different dads.
Yeah.
That doesn't make them any like. If anything, that would make them less close.
So does that make you uncle dad or?
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You're
the same
uncle.
variable.
Now you're an Uncle Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, you
it's
a
the same variable.
You a auntie.
Yo, auntie.
All right, this has been episode 214 of the Brother Guys podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, comment,
Thanks.
like, share with your friends, write to
Yeah.
studios, follow us on Instagram, the Brother Guys podcast.
We
That's the
appreciate
title
it.
of the episode. Auntie.
We're appreciative.
Yeah, these niggas is wildin'.
It's crazy.
These niggas is why. Hey,
Super duper crazy.
Shit. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thanks, man.
See you on next week.
We out. Auntie.
the new.